Hey guys, what's going on? Noxfox here with some ranked, and doing a post-match voiceover. If that wasn't already apparent by my lack of face on screen. But yeah, so here's the deal. Apex needs another support on the team, so they wanted me to sub, and they really need me to get my Phinn and my fortress in line to be ready for whatever might come up. And so that's what I've been working on lately in ranked. So yeah, my Phinn and my fortress aren't my strongest. Anyone who's familiar with the channel probably know that I'm more of a Catherine Arden support. Those have been, well, we're meta. I don't know, is it meta? Data? Anyways, that's been that's been the meta, is Arden and Catherine for a while now. And I guess now it's more in the wheelhouse of Phinn and Fortress from what I've been hearing. Or at least that's what my team wants me to have ready. So, that means I'm trying to work up my Phinn and my Fortress skills, which aren't the best. So, that's a lot of what this is. So yeah, this is me and Rumbly. And then Warframe here is just a random. Me and Rumbly were going in duo queue. And so yeah, we actually didn't have that very many good games. This was one of the more interesting ones, so yeah, I don't know, duo queue is a little frustrating. Or just any non-3-man queue for rank can be a bit of a challenge. Just getting everybody on the same page for bans and picks is like difficult enough. We would have situations where we're like trying to tell somebody to ban someone and they pick that person, or we try to tell someone to pick someone and they ban it. Yeah, it was kind of a mess. And I'm not even sure if these were the picks that we wanted. I don't even know if we were planning to run above cop, but that's what we ended up with. But yeah, Finn's not too bad of a pairing with Saw, anyways. And I'm gonna go ahead and drop here. I think this is the first kill of the match. Unfortunately, it had to be me. Oh no! But yeah, so it's taken me a little while to get comfortable with Phinn. I had the money, so I went ahead and went with the boots first. Well, with the upgraded boots. Usually, it'll be yeah, usually what I'll do is I'll get the tier 1 boots and then get the O-cart and the light shield, and then, you know, at that point I might look at upgrading the boots. But since I had the money, and the O-cart would have just gave me health anyways, and the upgraded boots are already going to give me health, so it's like, why not? And we're not being super aggressive, so we're going to grab some vision items. Always good to have. Yeah, Phinn actually is a pretty fun support once you get used to him. It's just the slowness can take some getting used to. But yeah, he's a hard hitter for a support, which is really cool. And hard hitting AoE too, which is kind of rare. Especially on just a normal ability like that. For support, I mean. So yes, it's getting a little bit focused, which he should be. He's used a lot of damage. Doing quite well though. He's got the buff, but doesn't really utilize it too much. And everyone, basically everybody is low right now, except for the supports. They go down again. Well, luckily, my friends get away once again. I'm pretty self-sacrificing in that way. I don't mind going down if I can save someone. And Finn's A is great for making people back off because nobody wants to get hit by that. Even before it gets overdriven to be a stun. Still no fun to get hit by. It's a ton of damage and it slows. So yeah, we get some jungle stolen by Skye. Skye is a particularly nasty early jungler. She can be really frustrating to deal with. A lot of times, just one of her abilities can 100 to 0 you, just her A. Kill a person. Quite strong early game. Yeah, jungle's gonna have a rough time with it. Adagio doesn't really have too much that this guy is gonna be scared of. It looks like most of the action is taking place in the lane anyways. Oh, but just getting solo. Ringo tries to sprint in and take him down. Yeah, now I gotta try to keep in position to body block my buddies here. As you can tell, I'm staying right in front of Adagio in between him and Skye, just in case she tries something funny, and Adagio gets away just fine. And of course I know that Skye is immediately gonna go for a jungle, and luckily I get to take that one, and she just kinda gets scared away after that. So, protecting the jungle. But just in case, since I don't actually know that in the game, I only know that after the game that she left. Go ahead and flare. Make sure if she is there that I know it, but she wasn't. And now Lane's having some trouble. And Skye just camping and try. Oh, but yeah, Adagio gets focused and just isn't in a great position. He's right there in the try where the enemy buddies from the brush can just kind of pop down and do much damage to him, and that's no good.
Enemy team collected from gold mine.
And now they got the gold mine. Jeez, everything's going wrong for us. Yeah, Skye is, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I can't blame Adagio too much. Skye is a very tough early jungler to deal with, especially this guy who plays well. So all I can do is try to help Adagio as much as I can at this point. Just try to make sure we get some farm. Lane looks pretty hectic right now. Oh yeah, he's doomed. Man, I do not remember this game being so one-sided in the beginning. It's terrible. It's alright, there's always hope. Especially when the match is already over and I know how it plays out. That's when there's a lot of hope. So yeah, obviously, yeah, we're just not even, just not able to farm because of this guy. We're like both level 6, which isn't ideal. That should be higher. But level 6 is nice because now I have my ult. So at least there's that. We can pull in the squishies, smash them, and also pulling him in. Let Saw just do all kinds of crazy damage, which is exactly what we need to have happen with this comp. So in that regard, the pull is very helpful. And so that yeah, that fight where everyone on our team was level 6 was exactly the fight we needed, and puts us in a pretty decent position now. Looks like we might be able to get this turret. Coming off of a very clean ace. And of course we are going to get that turret because we do have a buff comp. And it just melts turrets. Yeah, hopefully we'll see things turn around from here. Let the poll do its thing. And yeah, so it's those kind of situations where Phinn works really well with Saw. Being able to let Saw keep his safe distance, get his stacks, you know, do his spin up, and then once he's ready to go, then you pull everybody in and he just shreds them. You pull them in, you stun them, then as they try to get away, you pull them back in with the B, and that just gives Saw all the time he needs to do some crazy damage, especially with that Adagio buff, with this kind of comp right here. And not only that, but if Adagio wanted to kind of kind of time things out, he could start winding up his ult, and I can pull him into that as well. Just another idea with this comp. And Saw's getting focused so hard, so I have to do everything I can. I sprint right in front of him, try to body block, I drop the fountain, I drop the B for the fortified health, and he just barely survives. And we go ahead and make sure that Skye does not get away. And yeah, very I don't know, fortunate turnaround there. That could have been a very bad situation, but ended up being a very good situation because we managed to keep Saw alive just by a hair, just by a hair's width worth of health. We keep Saw in the game. Ace brings him back to full, and then we can get another tower, another turret, whichever your preferred description of these things are. So yeah, now we're starting to get some real traction. The ult on Saw is gonna hurt a bit. He's gonna have to get a heal from Adagio, and he's getting focused again. I gotta drop the fortified health, but unfortunately, I have too much on cooldown. I just don't really have the tools I need to keep him up this time because I don't have a fountain. And Saw goes down, and we lose our push momentum there for now. But we managed to take a little bit of jungle on our way out. But Skye's moving in. Adagio, not in great position. I don't manage to get in front. I'm not fast enough to be able to bloody block him in time, but luckily fountain is off cooldown, so we get that heal off. And we're gonna. Everybody's really low, and I know Saw is on his way. So I'm trying to keep the fight going, trying to keep him in range. Once Saw gets here, he can clean it up quite well. If he can manage, I think Skye is gonna get away just barely. Yeah, unfortunately, he does only manage to pick up one of the kills. Actually, yeah, me and Rumbly were on comp for this one, so he was telling me like, just keep it going, keep it going until I get there. And I tried, but yeah, Skye still managed to get away, unfortunately. And so now we go into another in this storm of a match. Just gonna get our farm. Back to the basics. So I'll just let you guys enjoy the music because there's really nothing to say about getting farm. Oh, except that Saw dies. Oh no! Oh no, not Saw. We need him for the damage. This comp. Yeah, that's actually one of the biggest fears with buff comp is you cannot do much without the Saw. We're gonna try here. I'm gonna try to pull them into the turret, and we get some real damage on Skye, but she just managed to barely stay up, and they drop a fountain on her. So now she's doing pretty much fine. Mainly just want to keep them, just keep their confidence down so that they can't just walk right into the turret and just start killing it. Yeah, not gonna be able to kill anything till Saw gets here, which luckily now he is here. That's the other issue. If we keep fighting them, they might just keep fighting back long enough for Saw to get here and just destroy everybody, which is what is happening. Go us. Yeah, one of the biggest ways to turn a fight around is just force them or trick them into staying too long. Staying too long can just be the death of a team sometimes. I mean, it can even just swing games, actually. So I see Ringo winding up his ult, so I try to get a grab on him just to burn him down, and Saw just melts him before he even gets a chance. Just unfortunate positioning on Ringo's part. Started winding his ult up in range of Saw, who just melted him. So a bit of a whiffed ult, but I mean, it would have been useful if Ringo's positioning wasn't so bad to begin with. I guess I'm just waiting for energy. And there I go. So yeah, starting to have a nice lead here as far as towers go. Definitely a big change from the early part of this match. So we got a fight going, and I'm not the one. I wasn't there to initiate it, which makes me sad, but I'm gonna get there, do some stuns. Just got to keep everybody in range of the damage. Grab that Skye, stun that Skye. Yeah, let them get the damage on Skye. and that's going to help clean this up. I don't know if we're going to be able to pick up this Ringo. It looks like he's going to get away. He's a bit fast and slippery, so no surprise there. And looks like we're going to grab this tower, or turret, and potentially go for Kraken? I don't know. Looks like that's what Dagio wants to do. Might be a little too late at this point. Won't know unless they bring up the score screen, but potentially, yeah, well, it's definitely too late now. So, I'm just gonna go back. Yeah, just grabbing the tower I think was better in that situation. Just a quicker, safer play, I suppose. Pretty late in the game for the Stormguard banner, but gonna need it to build the Warhorn anyways. Yeah, Phinn with his slow speed, I don't know, most of the time is not in range to do melee attacks, so I don't, I'm not as interested in getting the Stormguard banner as I would be for Catherine or Arden, but I don't know. I don't actually know what's optimal yet, still experimenting. So yeah, they just rush in and burn down the tower. Nobody was in lane, unfortunately, at the time. So when all three just come, there's no way to stop it. But again, they're just gonna stay a little too long, just to get that tower, to get that turret, and they're gonna pay pretty dearly for it. Phinn's really good at keeping an engagement going, as well as pulls and stuns. And as soon as Skye makes a mistake like that and gets too close to me, I can just pull her back in, land that A, and everything is A-okay. And so yeah, now this is looking like this could be game. I think this might be game. That, I mean, they got the tower, they got the turret, there's no denying that, but I mean, that's a good example of what I was talking about. We're just staying too long to just end the match. They stay just a little too long to get that turret, and so now the match is over. So yeah, very big turnaround there. Things just turned around big time once I got my ult. I mean, trying to deal with Skye can be very tough without the ult. She's just very quick and slippery. And having the Adagio and Phinn combination in the jungle made it so that, I don't know, it was really tough. It was very tough for us in the beginning. And then once I got my ult going, and you know, build really started getting going, then it was much easier to kind of make Skye get into positions she did not want to be in, or stay in fights when she wanted to get away, and that just kind of pushes the fights in our favor, I guess. So there it is, guys. A pretty fun ranked match, pretty cool for duo queue. Like I said, we had a lot of rough ones in duo queue. Just trying to get picks. Actually, was like the hardest part of that. But yeah, I'm still learning Phinn. Honestly, if you have any advice, go ahead and throw it out there. I don't mind. But yeah, I'm starting to feel more comfortable with it. This match was a little while ago, so I've grown a bit since then as a Phinn player and as a Fortress player. But yeah, that's gonna do it. Hope you guys enjoyed the match. It's gonna be more ranked. It's probably gonna be a lot of Phinn Fortress. Hope you guys don't mind. Since I already know Phinn and Fortress don't exactly pull down the best numbers for views, but hopefully you guys can get into it and get excited for these two champs, because they're doing pretty good right now. And yeah, alright guys, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed it. See you in the next one. Later.